crowd tonight, and there's more people here that are new, and I wanted to share this with you guys to make sure you understand. One of the things, Jason is a marketing director, my younger brother. He actually got into business before I did. That's how I got involved. It's always worked that way with all the businesses we've done. The younger one always jumps into something first and brings the older sister in, right? But definitely one of the biggest crusades in our hearts is the fact that in your own office here, you have a live example of living benefits. Jason was diagnosed January of this year with Hodgkin's lymphoma, stage 4. And then right away, actually with Stacy answered some questions for us. Right away, we filed a claim towards his living benefits. Now that's the term LB, right? But then he also had a Transamerica FFIUL. When I called Transamerica to file the claim as his agent, I filed it as a critical condition, right? But then what happened was Transamerica said, no, this is actually, according to the doctors, part of the claim. It's actually a terminal illness. Now, of course, that broke my heart as his sister, and I already knew that. For whatever reason, I was just in denial, right? We know Jason's gonna fight. We know Jason's gonna win. He's gonna beat cancer and all that stuff. We understand. We know that to the T.
Amen.
But here's what's the big deal about this. And Florio is the one who made it very apparent to me. He said, Jason, 34 years old, single, lives with sister, my husband and my mom. We all live together. There's no reason for him to have any protection, according to most people, right? You guys understand? He has no kids, not married. This was his only business. This was his only income. Do you think most people would not think that they would need to have any type of protection, right? But because he was in this business, he did the right thing, got protection, because that's what we do, right? During 7-day standard, right? But here's what happened. He finally, 6 months after going through the investigation and all that, she's falling.
Get the baby on.
Thank you. But basically they finally paid out, right? Wow. So it's a huge deal to us. A huge deal to us that I wanted to share with you guys. What do we do in this business?
We protect families.
Exactly, we protect families, right? And Jason's story is huge. Borrow it, use it. I've sent to your SMDs in this office these examples of these checks and how you guys can use it in front of your every KTP I do is a crusade story because of my brother. Yep. And you guys have to use that because that is the only reason why we're here, right? And then use the fact that he was recruited into this, why he got protection, right? Why he is where he is now, and that we know that these funds are what's going to help him beat cancer, because sometimes it's not the conventional, Isaac and I were talking about, it's not the conventional Western medicine, it might be the Eastern medicine, but we might have to take him somewhere, and these funds are what's going to heal him, right? Yeah. So I want you guys to take that to heart and share it with everyone. Use these as an example that, we really do what we do. Never did I think that my 35-year-old brother would be the example. And he's heartbroken because all he wants to do is be here and fight with this guy, right? He recruited Andre, and he just wants to run with this. Wow. And I just want you guys to understand, keep it near to your heart. We have our 7:10 at night, every night, pray for him and stuff like that. But we love you guys, and I just wanted to make sure, this is the last time, I promise, that I'm going to share it.
No, you'll share it over and over again.
I'm going to share it because you guys need to share it to everybody. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay, awesome. Thank you guys.
Awesome.